everyone, Gerant is back with another blind playthrough. This time we are going to start Expeditions Rome, a turn-based tactical game, as far as I know, with some aspects of base management. And yeah, I guess we'll just start. There's also a gladiator mode. I don't know what that is with new game. Let's just click on it. Let's skip the original game to access the gladiator directly. We'll play through. Oh, okay. So we start the new game. That's the DLC. Okay. Yeah. All right. So let's start a new game.
In the year of Lucius Licinius Lucullus, Rome was prosecuting several wars of self-defense, most notably in Greece, where Lucullus himself was commanding the legions. With everyone's gaze directed at the provinces, few could have known that a seemingly inauspicious event in Rome would become the central fulcrum around which the fate of the Republic would turn. The paterfamilias of a venerable patrician house had passed away unexpectedly, and a senator by the name of Vitellius Scaevola had made a bid for the hand of his eldest child. His widow alone believed that Scaevola had poisoned her husband and now strove to take his place and claim his property through marriage. Acting in secret, the widow arranged for her youngest child to be taken out of their villa in the dead of night and smuggled out of Rome.
Oh. Right away to the character screen. Alright, let's have a look what we can do here. First off, I'm playing a female. I haven't checked out the character customization yet, so bear with me. I normally take a long time, but I can see that there's nothing really happening there. Female in Roman society, women were not given first names. So it's historically accurate. Okay then. Family name. Nickname will of course be Ambrosia. Portrait. Let's see what we can do. So we can't type in a family name, so it has to be like a Latin Roman name. It seems. Quilia, Claudia, Cornelia, Inia. Postumia? Minia Valeria sounds cool. Lucretia or Valeria? I think I'm gonna go with Valeria. So family name is Valeria and my nickname is Ambrosia. So let's look at the portraits. I mean, that one looks good already. Long hair is always good. Does the hair change if I change that? Oh, it doesn't change on the portrait. Oh, the color changes here, but not the hair color. Okay. Okay. Okay, that's a bit too bright. That one looks good. Oh, that one looks sexy. It's a little bit arrogant. Okay, that's brutal. It's either that one or that one. I think I go with that one. The hair looks kind of the same. I mean, the face... Yeah, okay. Does that... So it does change. Well, it's just brighter a little bit, but... Okay, let's go with that one. Phase 2... Phase 1... Can I... Okay, okay, yeah. Not much changing there. Well, mouth-wise, I guess that's the one. Oh, yeah. Long hair is good though. Skin color, let's say loose. Braided bun. Single braid. Short. Bun. Yeah, I think I'll go with that one. That looks more like that one. Hair color, I think we'll stay with black. Since the color is not changing on the portrait, I think I'll stay with black. And body height... Does it really matter much? Okay, yeah. That's different. Let's keep it average. Yeah. Okay, that's fine. So we are done here. Valeria, Ambrosia, female, portrait. Yeah, okay. That was fast. Rhetorical style. Each of these 3 perks unlocks unique dialogue options. I have to lower down the music, I think. To persuade other people in different situations. Think about what kind of character you want to roleplay and choose your rhetorical style accordingly. During the story you may get the chance to master the second technique. Ethos. The art of using the power of your authority or your abilities to get your way. Logos. The art of convincing someone with sound, logical arguments and reasoning. Pathos. The art of winning people over, stirring rhetoric or emotional manipulation. Yeah, I think I'm more the Logos guy. Or girl. Okay. How will history remember you? Gust. Oh, that's the secure. Help me. Difficulty. Yeah, normally I play hard, so what's the difference here? Considered one of the greatest commanders of his time, Pompeius was a friend of Caesar's, who opposed him in a bloody civil war. Caesar defeated him and he fled to Egypt, where he was killed. On this setting, your difficulties will be great, but your victories all the sweeter. Just a setting you will be challenged, but you're likely to rise to greatness. Yep, let's go hard. I normally play one level over normal, so it's too hard. We're not playing Iron Man. Combat death. Enables permanent death? No. I mean, I play hard, but I play blind. I play blind hard, so I'd rather do not combat mode. Enables permanent death of party members if they bleed out during combat. We want if a story companion or your own character dies, it's game over. Yeah, okay, that's why I won't do it. If this is enabled, non-story Praetorian can still die from untreated injuries. Okay. Gladiator companion. So I guess that's from the DLC. Change the final companion character you can recruit for your party to use the DLC character class. If you disable this, the companion will remain heavy infantry as in the base game. Change the final companion character you can recruit for your party to use the DLC. If you disable this, the companion will remain heavy infantry as in the base game. Oh! Okay, I get the companion, but it will be a gladiator, not a heavy infantry. Okay. I'm not sure if I want that. Heavy infantry sounds good though. To use the DLC gladiator class. If you disable this, the companion will remain heavy infantry. I'm not sure if I want that, to be honest. I don't want anything changed from the original game. And the basic is off, so let's keep it off. I don't know if that's bad or not, but yeah, let's keep it with the base game. I'll play with DLC, but I want to have the base game. Iron Man is off, Pompeius hard. Oh, the sound is also different, okay. Good. We play hard. Pompeius. Absolutely barbaric. Barbarian originally meant element. Okay, that's too fast.
Did you hear me, Domina? Your body is surely present, but your mind seems somewhere else.
Okay, she looks hot. Your body is surely present, but your mind seems somewhere else. I'm sorry, Elfine. I guess I'm still thinking about what happened. I'm just stunned by the beauty of the sea. Look at how blue it is. I feel like I'm out of my depth. What will I do here? Yeah, I guess that's when we were rescued from our home, I guess.
Our departure was very sudden, I know. But do not dwell on the past. Better to focus on what's coming at you. I asked the Triarchus how close we are to Lesbos, but he would not give me a straight answer.
He still just claims we are close to our destination. I wish I never had to leave Rome. The sooner I can wet my plate a bit, I think. Okay, yeah, I guess that's...
We had no choice. Whether you like it or not, Rome is your home no longer. It is up to you, however, to make it your home again. Will you check with the Triarchus? Hopefully he will give you a clearer answer. He told me his name is Geminus.
So his name is Syneros. Okay, so that's... So you also get some choices that you can't do because I haven't changed... I haven't selected that. Okay, so we maybe get a bonus or not because we have it or not. Okay, that's, I can live with that.
If nothing else, you do have a way of making unreasonable people see reason. You should also go and thank Quintus Aquilinus. I do believe he saved our lives with his timely appearance at the villa.
See, that name sounds really Roman, and his name doesn't really sound Roman. But we'll see. And I like the voice from him. I really hope that everything is voiced out here, except my answers, of course, but... I'm not sure if I want to read all the answers here, so you can probably see what I choose, so... I'm not sure if I keep it up and read it. Maybe the one that I choose I will read, and just read over it first for myself, and then read it out loud what I choose. Yeah. We left so quickly, my mother and sister.
Do not worry. The Vitellius brothers have no reason to do them any harm. Besides, you cannot save them by worrying. Focus on the task ahead.
So, okay, so those question marks... questions? are... you can use all of them, I guess.
Your mother paid Geminus handsomely to set off in great haste under cover of night. 2 others did board with us, also bound for Lesbos. Young Gaius has been pacing impatiently over there, wearing grooves into the deck. There was a gladiator too, but I don't know where he went.
So we do get a gladiator. Okay, good. Thank you for coming with me.
Thank you for bringing me along. It will be wonderful to see my homeland again.
Let's see if Geminus knows where we are. Oh, okay, goals. The quest markers point you towards your mandatory objective and your option. Okay, mandatory red, optional black. Goals. Quest markers are only displayed for the currently tracked quest. When you have more than one quest, you can change which one you're tracking from the quest menu. Press J to open. Okay. Camera control. Use up, left, down, right to pan the camera so you can see your objective if needed. You can also rotate the camera in the middle of the mouse button. Press F to make the camera follow your character again. I might have to check out my key bindings if I have all of that. I mean, I have the camera turning, okay, yeah, but that F button I don't think I have activated.
You found your sea legs quickly, Domina.
Is there a... Quintus Aquilius... Oh. Okay, so Quintus... oh, that's the guy. That's the optional one.
You handle the sea better than most. I'm glad.
And now I'm formally introducing to you. I'm Valeria Ambrosia.
You are not my subordinate. Please, call me Kaiser, if it isn't too familiar.
Oh, I like his picture. It's like a scar there. So he's a battle-hardened Roman. Not Aquilinus.
My subordinates call me Centurio, my superiors call me Aquilinus. My friends call me Kaiser.
So you can call me Ambrosia.
With all due respect, I'd better not.
Okay then. Can we go with the plan? Our departure was far too hasty to discuss our course of action. So, like I said before, you can click all of the questions, but maybe not every time you do that. It's actually good to do that. So you can probably ask the ones that you want, maybe, and then just go to the next section. So this sign seems to be like, go to the next section. Because that was always there, I think.
Ah, she did not keep you apprised. Your mother has secretly been making arrangements with the consul. You will, of course, not participate in the war in any capacity. You are a woman.
Great. Well, I mean, back in that time. So if I get that one, so I have to choose, I guess. Because they always lead to something else. Try to keep a low profile until things settle down at home. Heard that, why should I not experience adventures? I can fight better than most of your men. Okay, that's a little bit. I will not just sit around a constant stand like some. Okay, that's the one. It's a little bit aggressive, but not too aggressive.
I'm sure you can find something to help out with around the camp, if you get bored. One word of advice. I know Lucullus is a friend of your family, but remember, he is the consul, elected by the people to rule all of Rome. It's best if you don't act too familiar with him in front of his men.
Okay. What's your relationship with him?
For many years, I was the primus pillus of Legio Prima Italica, which he commands. He needed someone he could trust to get you out of Rome and keep you safe.
Will you be returning to your position when we leave Lesbos?
That position has already been filled by one of my centuriones. A good man, easily up to the task. My job now is to watch your back and help you settle into your new life.
I haven't asked for a nursemaid. I'm sorry you had to abandon your position for this. I'm honored, David.
Happy to be at your service.
Talk to our
I had a brief
passengers.
talk with that gladiator who boarded before us, just to make sure he won't give us any trouble. He seems to have vanished, though. The young man over there, Gaius, is apparently the nephew of the other consul, Marcus Aurelius Cotta. He's here to become a tribunus, a mostly ornamental position intended for young patricians to learn about military affairs.
Okay, thank you for the talk. So, Gaius.
Solway.
So, I don't believe you've put me to choose. My name is... Salve. Okay, he's at Salve, so he's at Salve too. So Salve is like, hello. Salve, I don't believe... I mean, I had Latin in school for like 2 or 3 years, but that's like 30 years ago. Something like that. Yeah, I'm that old. Yeah, my name is Valeria Ambrosia.
It is a pleasure. I am Gaius Julius Caesar.
Caesar? Is that Caesar? Gaius Julius Caesar. Like the Imperator. When he was young. Gaius Julius... I have to look it up if Caesar was written that way, or the E before the A. Because he spelled like Caesar. I mean, it's the same name, but the last name he spelled wrong, so I'm not sure if it's the same name, or the same person. Well met, this is all quite new to me. May I have a few questions?
Not at all. But keep in mind, I'm not the most experienced soldier either.
Where are you from?
I was born in Rome, but they say my family is from Alba Longa.
Why did you join the Legion? I mean, I'm gonna ask. All that are like normal phrased and not too aggressive, I will ask, I guess.
That's a long story, my friend. Suffice to say, the powers that be are not fond of me. I have decided that staying in Rome could be, shall we say, hazardous to my health.
How many wars did you fight?
To be honest, this will be my first proper battle. I did study a lot, though, and therefore I am well versed in matters of strategy and tactics.
This is my first military assignment. Do you have any advice?
If you don't play an important part, you will be torn apart. My father used to say. I guess that was his way of telling me to be brave and hopefully not stupid.
Valley Gaius, we shall talk later.
I heard she's running from a senator who wants her dead.
Shh, keep your voice down.
Talking about me, huh?
What is he looking for?
He's been like this all morning.
Oh, okay, so you can, I saw that in the options you can highlight stuff, so I think I'll have that activated. Geminus. Salve. Geminus, wasn't it? Are you busy? I have a question for you. Look at me when I talk to you. Yeah, let's see, Salve.
What? Yes, Geminus. Salve. I'm a little preoccupied.
Okay. The wind has been rather still today, hasn't it? I've noticed the oars have been out since early in the morning. Is that what's causing our delay? I don't even care about the other ones because I can't choose them anyway.
You're right. The rowers are getting tired. We should let them rest soon, but that will cause even more delay. Wait.
What is it?
A ship. They're headed straight towards us. They're gonna ram.
Get your father's weapons. Let's see if you're as formidable a woman as Lucullus said.
Alright. Let's get it on.
Gaius, are you alright?
I'm fine, Centurio.
Form up! Let's get these pirates off our ship!
You also said Centurio. Yeah. In Latin, I would say it's called Centurio or Centurio. Preparation phase. Before combat begins, you will often have time to organize your Praetorians into a formation within an area highlighted in blue. Simply click on one of your Praetorians, then click where you want to place them. Preparation phase. It's generally a good idea to put your heavy infantry in front and your archers and support behind them. You don't say. When you're ready, click the end turn button or press N to begin. Okay. Whoa, that's quite a lot of enemies there. Victory conditions. Friend of the pirate boarding party. So. Okay, we got an archer here. Oh, you can already oh, that's cool. So you can see when you move over which ones he can target. Oh, I guess we could go back. So the archer is Gaius Ulysses. Oh, there's so much there. Info. Okay. Can we? Okay, I think I'm gonna put that combat info down. Pretty sure we got some rolling text there, and it's messing up with my camera settings, I guess. Okay. What else do we have here? So that's me. Ordering characters. During combat, characters can take action in any order. For example, you could move a ranged character a few hexes toward an enemy, shoot, and then move back again. Okay. Ordering characters. You're also free to swap between characters during your turn. For example, one character can move, another character can move and attack and then the first character can attack as well. You can even move or attack with a character while another character is still moving. Try that. Well, okay, good. It's just a basic info, I guess. Okay, if I click on her, she's highlighted and a little bit elevated. Okay. So I guess those are the skills. So there's an inventory, right? Okay, I can't activate it, it seems, right now. Good. Is there also a map? No. Right. Okay. So what can you do? Oh, okay. I can switch. Sorry, I'll need some time to check that out. So let's check out our skills. My skill is slash 2 to 5 slashing damage. Also hits an enemy on your target's left for half damage. So like 1, 2, 3 or something. Punch 2 to 3. Wow, I'm punching nearly as hard as I do with a sword. Okay. Use cost 1, whatever that is. Oh, that thing. Okay. I guess that's the movement points or action points or whatever. Movement points, most likely. So that's the action point. That's the movement point. What can you do? Regain 2 stacks of strong. Applies deflecting to self. The character will deflect the next attack. Apply strong to self. For each stack, 25% of the character's shield strength maximum is restored at the beginning of the turn. 1 stack is lost every time the shield takes a hit. Logistics. Area of effect 3 hex radius, so hex is that one, I would assume. Applies coordinated to allies, +2 movement maximum. I really would wish to see what that 2 means. Is that the duration or 2 allies? Those that you know, that red 2 next to the icon. Aimed shot. Deflected by shields. Okay. Applies Harriet to enemies. -10 to resistance. -25 damage. Okay. Crippled. Less movement. Interrupt. Okay, the damage is high on that one. Knock an air and wait for an enemy to move within a 120-degree cone in front of you, then shoot that enemy. Range 12 hexes. Deflected by shields. Applies interrupting to self. Character will shoot the first enemy who moves into the vision cone. Okay, so it's like an Overwatch. Okay. Oh, okay, and if you have that activated and click on another one, then it's changing out. Right, bludgeoning damage, weaken to enemies, range 2 hexes. So that's a range skill reach, okay. Excuse me. And I guess the green ones are allies, and red ones obviously enemies. Okay, let's put that one. You here, you here. So those are saved. What about you? What can you do? Gym Knights, Militia. Movement 6. Wow. So that's 5 to 7 damage. Wow. 5 to 6, 5 to 7, 5 to 7, 5 to 7. Toxotes. Oh, get an archer too. We don't have anyone with a shield there. Okay, so my bow should not be deflected. Let's put her here. Pretty sure they can reach her too, but maybe they go for that tank. I got 12 life, he has 16 and 2 shield, I guess that is. 12, 13. Okay, so he and I are pretty weak. He is okay-ish. He is like, yeah, the tank. He is heavy. He is heavy. Oh, that's also like a tank, I guess. He has a shield. Doesn't have a shield though. Well, okay. Friend of the private party, so that should be everything, I guess. Okay, attacking. To attack an enemy, first select which skill to use. Each skill cannot be used more than once per turn. Many skills require your action point. Okay, that's the action point. To use, and some have limited charges. So that one is limited use, and that one is limited use, and that is the action point. Okay, so we start. Yeah, so the green ones is the movement. Oh, and if I go in the yellow, it's using my action point, and it seems. Yeah, I guess it's using the action point if I want to move more. So the question is, how far can I go if I attack him? Pretty sure I can't attack him and move back again. How about you? How far can you go? He can go 3, he can in total go 8. I wonder if... Oh, and we can't get... Oh, we can go through. Okay, we can go through friendly characters. That's good to know. So, I have 8. Why does it show... Oh, 1, 2, 3. That's the counter. Okay. So if I go here, I should be able to use that range skill. And then move back again, because the tutorial said I can move, attack and move again. So let's try that. It even shows me that he will stay there, right? Okay. Okay, let's try that. So he does how much damage? 47. 100% chance of success. Okay.
You're deadly with that thing. I've lived other lives before this one.
So he did the minimum. But we can move back. Cool. I don't know if there's something like flanking there. Can I turn? Okay, with right click I can turn. Okay. Just in case. So can you attack that guy? I thought he can, because it was shown that he can. Oh, okay. He can from here. 1 to 2. Okay. How far can you go? He can go only 4. Oh, he cannot attack that one, but he can attack those guys if he stands there. Okay. Right. So let's do it that they do less damage, I guess. Why is he not doing the full damage? Okay, let's do an Overwatch. I don't know why he's doing not the full damage. And you will do that, I guess. Let them come and deflect. I don't know if deflect... Okay. Any status effect applied to your character will show up in the tooltip. The number indicates the remaining duration in combat rounds, whilst the bars indicate how severe the effect is. Status effects can be positive or negative or neutral. To get more information about a status effect, press E to open a list of statuses currently affecting a character. E is the movement that I put there. Okay. Yeah. So he is doing that. So we could even go farther away. But I hope because he's up front they will go for him. We'll see. I'm not doing anything with her because I'm pretty sure I can't go... Well, I can go 8. Five, 6, 7, 8. I would be able to go back here. Don't think that's a good idea. Yeah, I've unspent action points. Press the confirm. Yeah, I don't want to use her. Got a little glitch in the system there. Whoa, okay, he's taking... Oh! Okay. So he's taking all the damage, I guess. I guess he is. He won't survive for long. Okay, that one is dead. Oh, now he triggered that one. I think he made more damage. So he's going for... Oh, he's going for that one.
Where's that gladiator who boarded with us?
Up there!
Oh, what an
Never
entrance!
underestimate the value of an impressive entrance.
Bestia. So yeah, I guess we go for the archer. Okay, what can you do? He's using a spear and a pugio, so a spear and dagger. 3 to 5 piercing damage, can reach 1 focus, cannot be blocked or resisted, that's good to know. Cannot inflict a critical hit, 3 to 5 piercing damage, so that one is better. 2 focus makes 2 attack, each at half of normal damage. So how much damage do you do now? Cannot reach target. Well, let's do that one. Okay, that purple thing is focus. That guy's dead. Because there seems to be no cooldown for skills, so that's good to know. Let's see. Wait. Let's go with her. Or with me. Oh, that's the max damage. Oh, I can't move. Got opportunity attack there, right? Oh, shoot. Well. How many? He has 3. So I have to use that one so it kills him for sure. Untrained enemies. Whenever you kill or incapacitate an untrained character. Okay, I have to check if they have that symbol, I guess. Such as civilians and militia, in this case Gym Knights. The character who dealt the final blow with regain the action. Untrained enemies. Remember that any given skill can only be used once per turn. Okay, there we go. And action points cannot be saved for the next turn. Got it? Try to finish off any untrained enemy with a character who will still have a skill left to use in that same turn. Okay, we wanted to put the audio down a little bit. Maybe keep it that way. But put the master volume down. Okay. Still a little bit loud. Okay. That's better. Okay, now she can move again. But that character I like already because he's not getting close. I mean, we could also go for that one. and let the archer kill that one. So she's moving back, that's for sure. She can't do anything anyway, right? Yeah. Let's pull her back, because those guys will be coming anyway. And let's try that. So how many skills he has? He has 2. But I have to check out why he did so. Why it showed up that less damage, and when he did, he killed. Let's go. Do that. Okay, they automatically turn. So I don't know if there's flanking or not, but he turned. Okay, let's see. I'm not moving that one right now. I mean, I see that there's a green thing, and then it turns to yellow. Maybe it's a range thing. Oh, it is a range thing. So the farther away you are, interesting. Okay, let's kill them. Yeah, and because all of them are those untrained ones. Oh no, that one isn't. That one isn't either. That one is okay. Two to 5 is not enough. I think if I do that, it could be possible to kill him again. Oh, he's pushing him back too. Let's see. Okay, we are yellow. Still yellow. Now we're green. Okay, I need a crit to do that, or I go on Overwatch. Well, let's try. And we can still go back and do Overwatch. That's so awesome. I mean, he can go 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So he could go up to here. So let's go here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. He would still be able to reach me, right? How far is the... Oh, that area is very far. Okay, cool. Good. Let's do that then. Gonna pull you back. I mean, he's the tank. I hope he can take some hits. He still got that deflect on it. It seems for... Okay, that's turn-based then. Good. So that number below is how many turns he can do that. So he's deflecting for 1 more turn. It depends if that's the turn that is currently on or their turn, but we'll see. Oh, it seems the archer... Okay, that one probably reaches me. But let's stay here. Yeah, let's stay here. Nice. Oh, he still kills him though. Ooh. Wow. That's a heavy hitter. Okay, that one is done, go.
The beast is down, but not dead.
Okay. I mean, standing there where like 3 enemies can hit you is a bad idea. Incapacitation. One of your characters is incapacitated. This will likely happen often. Oh, great. If combat death is enabled, incapacitated Praetorian will begin to bleed out. Stabilize them with bandages or with the aid skill that every character has when unarmed, or you will lose them forever. Incapacitated Praetorians who have not bled out will get back on their feet after combat, but will almost certainly suffer a lasting injury, which must be treated in camp or while you travel. If you take down an enemy with an attack that deals more than double the amount of damage than the health they have left, that enemy will be instantly slain. This cannot happen to your Praetorians. Okay. Wait, is it planned that he is that way? For the tutorial? It seems like it. It looks like it's scripted that he's the one that gets downed. But, yeah. So 1 damage, that's fine. Bye-bye. Question is, do I want to go after that one? Well, we will decide later. Let's go here. He probably... Oh, he can reach him. He can still reach him.
You left me no choice.
Wowzers! Okay. Yep. I'll take that. I'll take that. We could probably kill that one and move forward, but he won't get any... Wait. 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 So he's a trained one. He's not getting the action back. The question is, who do we want to get the action? I think we will do it with that one, and he will go into his defensive stance. Because I'm pretty sure she can't reach him, can she? No. She can't. Okay. So is there cover in this game? Sure. I mean, we could also bring her over to like here. First off, let's shoot that guy. 90% that. 90%. Okay. He can't go any farther, so let's do that. Yeah. Pound on your shield. That's it. So we got 2 left. 1 full and 1 not so full. Really thinking of moving there. I mean, how much damage did they do? Oh, you know what? I could go over here. Because the last time he was there, he moved away and he got an opportunity attack, so. And it seems archers don't have one because I passed and nothing happened. Okay, let's pull him back a little bit.
It's too much. It's too much.
Ha! What's up with him? He didn't do anything. Okay, well. Give you one on the chin.
Class.
There we go.
We're nearly done.
Punched him in the gut. Okay. Well, I guess we can do the same tactic like before. That old dude is really the hero. He's like doing the damage so the other ones can survive. 3 damage, yeah. Oh, see? It's a little bit less, but I think I'll do it still because it's the minimum with 3. I could go 1 more, but who cares? Awesome! Combat summary. Uninjured. Okay. Maybe because it's like a tutorial mission, but still.
back to Neptune's asshole, barbarians!
Okay.
The Triarchus run us straight into the pirate ambush, Prime. Allow me to execute him right here and right now. This traitor must be working with them.
Okay. All patrons gain 30 XP. So, I guess he saw some battle in the arena. Being a gladiator and stuff. Right. So, that guy is a little bit aggressive, I guess. I believe so. Well, it's too great a coincidence. We're sailing to join a war against the pirates. It's not surprising that we would be attacked by pirates on the way.
Don't be naive. This was no random attack. They were out for blood.
It is quite unusual for pirates to attack any ship, let alone a heavily armed Roman galley. They prefer to attack lightly defended coastal towns instead. It's less risky and more profitable.
Well, let's go talk to the man.
Really? Good. Let's talk to the man.
Geminos, you steered us into a trap.
What do you have to say for yourself?
I had nothing to do with it, I promise. They came out of nowhere.
Silence! You utter nonsense! By Mars, it is the sea! How can anyone come from nowhere?
We cannot execute a man based on no evidence. Besides, we need our Triarchus to make it safely ashore.
What do you say, kid? What do you think we should do?
I want him dead. He needs to be executed. Okay. See, that's one of those things where I'm not sure if I really should ask that. Because that's a little bit aggressive. So let's do that. Let's ask the gladiator why he wants him dead.
We are close to our destination, and we can reach it without him. If there is a possibility that he is working with the enemy, we cannot risk to let him live. Mercy, doubt, hesitation. These are all openings that the enemy can exploit to kill you. This man's value to us is far less than the threat he may pose.
Okay, let's have ask guys. He's more the thinker, I guess.
We are, many of us, important people, on our way to join the action against Lesbos. Is it not conceivable that the rebels heard of us? The Kingdom of Pontus is known to sponsor pirates, to harass and weaken Rome. I do not believe we have any reason to suspect our Triarchus of colluding with them.
Yeah, I think too. What is done is done. There's nothing to gain from executing him right now.
Very well. We shall spare his life. But remember, mercy is a luxury you will not always be able to afford.
Disagree, the cost of mercy is a price are always able to pay, perhaps, but in this case we certainly can't afford to lose our trackers. We still have to reach out. Yep, that's
A wise choice, my friend. Killing the Triarchus of our ship in the middle of the sea would have been inconvenient, indeed.
Thank you. If you ever again need the help of a skilled navigator, I am at your service.
Rowers, up the tempo! And keep your eyes open.
okay. So I guess that's the first mission. Oh! Character creation class. I was wondering. Okay, let's see. Princeps. Heavy armor and sturdy tower shields give Rome's frontline infantry unparalleled survivability. Hint, the Princeps is the most straightforward class to play. Subclasses Defenders. Focus on survivability, protecting allies. Vanguards charge into the fray and excel at using their shield as a weapon. Veterans lock down enemies and resist enemy attempts to do the same to them. Okay, let's see the other classes before we check out what's there. Veles. The speed and unpredictability of light infantry allows them to cause great chaos among enemy ranks, so that looks like a thief scout thing. Yeah, assassins. Good mobility and high single target damage. Duelists are evasive fighters. Brawlers are other fighters excellent. Okay. So I can already say that I probably won't play that one, or for sure not play that one. Sagittarius. The ability to strike at a distance makes archers very flexible, hampered only by shields which deflect their arrows. Subclass marksmen, hunters, snipers. I will also know that I won't play that one. Yeah, the question is, can I select more subclasses or just one? Triarius. The third line of a Roman legion can reduce the effectiveness of enemies and improve the performance of their allies. Subclasses medics heal their teammates and remove negative effects. Flag bearers control the battlefield by buffing allies and moving enemies. Destroyers deliver devastating attacks that damage enemy armor. Sounds interesting. Gladiator. Okay. Gladiators are versatile melee fighters who assume different combat stances and can retaliate against enemy attacks. Mamiliones are defensive skirmishers who can wear heavy armor. Retiriae control the positioning of their enemies. Provocatores demolish their enemies and draw attention away from their allies. That also sounds interesting. So I normally play tanks, but I already saw that we have one, it seems. We also have an archer. We already have a gladiator. At least I think that's the one. He said a gladiator, so I guess he's the one. We got an archer too, so the one that we are missing is a Veles. And I guess that old man is sorry. The old man is a Triarius. So I mean, I really like playing tanks. What are the skills? Restores 10 to 15% maximum to self, removes attracting and goading. Attract. Forces nearby enemies to move towards the character, removes goading and self-guarding. Attacks multiple targets, does not affect leaders. Provocator. Reduce morale of nearby target by 10%, removes attracting sector. Strong armor, spear, strong helmet, or scissor. Medic, warhorn. To be honest, I don't know what the skills do. Heavy armor? Heavy armor is always good. So he's wearing strong armor and he's also wearing strong armor, which means probably light armor. Medium armor. Okay. I guess it's light, medium, strong, heavy. I hope that I can switch off helmets and still keep the bonus and stuff, because I want to look at the face that I created, I want to look at the hair that I chose. So yeah, we will see about that, but I think I'm going with my gut and just use Triarius and see what it is. Pike and staff, two-handed weapon, shred armor, Best armor type strong. I haven't checked that one. Strong, scissors, melee, but not with heavy armor. Okay, ranged. Dual daggers, yeah. So, that guy fights from range and has the second best armor. And I already saw what that old dude can do. So if that class can do the same things that he can, yeah, I think I'm gonna go with that one. Yeah, okay, let's choose that one. I think I'm not going medic. Or should I? Should I go medic? If I do that, LS get more damage. Death blow. Okay, let's do flag. Let's do flag bearer. Can I choose more? Oh, okay. Good. Yeah, okay, let's do that. See how it works out. I think the old dude decided it. That really did some major damage there. First century BC. Lucullus's Legion camp on the island of Lesbos. So we made it. Good. Oh, that's quite big.
Gentlemen, Domina, welcome to Lesbos, the pearl of the Mediterranean.
An ugly nest of pirates.
An impenetrable fortress of pirates, more like. With an infinite food supply thanks to the strength of their fleet.
We shall find a way to limit this infinite supply then.
You think like an imperator, Gaius. All right, people. This is Lucullus's war camp, the heart of our operations in this territory. You have been seaborne for a long time now. I suggest you walk it off. See the things you have to see, and meet the people you have to meet. The consul waits in the command tent. Don't be too late if you don't want to see him angry. A word.
Shall I leave you alone, Domini?
Stay, Zoe. Your help might be necessary.
So before we click that, I'm not sure with my history lessons if Caesar was in the first century BC. I think he was. But I would have to check. The game seems historically accurate except for, obviously, our story here, but so far seems accurate. Okay, do not presume you can order myself around. What is it? Why are you being so shifty? You've just told me not to be late. Is this your way of testing me? Shifty. Yeah, let's do shifty.
Shifty? No. I'm trying to be discreet. I want to make sure we're on the same page. You're not here to fight.
Don't worry about it. I'll keep a low profile. And what if I do want to join the war? I'm not some delicate flower, you know. What is expected of me then? What is expected of me then?
Women come and go. It is not so uncommon for officers to be visited by friends or family.
What the Canturio is trying to say is that perhaps it is wiser to keep a low profile. For the time being.
For the time being, okay. I understand and see what you're trying to say. Thank you for your concern. We'll see what the consul has in mind. Yeah, let's see what the consul has in mind.
Of course.
Find and talk to Lucullus when you are ready to proceed. I'm not too sure if we should end this episode here. Maybe we finish that camp section here and then end this episode. So let's see if we can. Okay, I can access things now. Inventory. All unequipped items currently in your possession show up here. Inventory. Use these buttons to filter which items you want to see. Okay. Equipment slots. Drag items into these slots to equip them. Specific items go into specific slots. You don't say. You can also click an item to automatically equip it in the right slot. Okay. You can also click an item. Okay. Well, click it left or right. We will find out. Do we? So we don't have the armor that we saw in the character screen. That's interesting. Okay, so Familiarization. Oh. Okay, I already love this game. I already love this game. I can switch that off. Okay. Yeah, nothing much I can do, so let's check the other thing here. Character stats. This screen shows the values that affect each character's performance, as well as the experience points and their personality traits. Experience is gained from completing quest objectives to erecting milestones on the world map. Whatever is meant by that. There are the character's combat stats. The values shown here include all bonuses from the character skills and items. Hover over each stat to get a description of what it does. Perks and personality. The character's personality traits determine which of your words or actions will cause the character to gain or lose approval for you. Perks give bonuses when assigned to certain tasks in the camp or when commanding the Legion in battle. Interesting. Logos. Okay, that's the one we chose. Okay. Edit name. Oh, okay, can I? So can I change that again now what I want? We'll leave it at it. We'll leave it at it. That's the one we chose. Quintus Aquilianus. Oh. Hedonistic. Likes partying, reveling, and having a good time. Will typically disagree with stoic characters. Skeptical. Likes it when you question or disregard the gods. Will typically disagree with superstitious characters. Honest. Values of openness and truthfulness will typically disagree with cunning characters. Perks. Constitution. A strong constitution downgrades the risk of untreated injury by one's severity level. Deterioration risk. Whatever that means. Agreeable. An agreeable person reacts twice as strongly to all actions that they approve of. Okay. Cineros. I'm pretty sure he is the... Oh, skill. Oh, sorry. Skills. The skill screen is where you purchase class skills and assign those skills to your hotbar. Here you can see how many unspent skill points you have. Passive skills have a round icon, while active skills have a square icon. Active skills must be assigned to the skill bar, probably that one, to be used during combat. Let's click on that while we're at it. Triage. This is a triage menu where you can treat injured Praetorians to prevent their untimely demise. You do not have any injured Praetorians at this moment, you don't say. Okay, back to the stats. Yep, 7. Oh yeah, he's got a lot of resistances there. Oh, that's offhand because... yeah. Conciliatory. Likes actions that display open-mindedness to other peoples and cultures. Will typically disagree with warmongering characters. Oh, that's the things that we got. Those blue and red things at the end of the tutorial mission. So I guess once we decide what we do, it's calculated if that character agrees with it or not based on his traits, maybe? Humble. Approved when you show awareness of your shortcomings. Will typically disagree with arrogant characters. Sexist. Dislikes when you treat the opposite gender as equals. So, that's what you are. Self-treatment. Healers with this perk can heal themselves without a penalty to treatment speed. Okay. Doctor. The doctor can treat laceration, puncture, trauma, and fracture injuries. Bestia Tabat. So here I only got one name. Bestia Tabat. Honest. Where is openness and truthfulness will typically disagree with cunning characters. So that's the theme that he has. Yeah. Arrogant. Likes it when you assert your superiority over others, will typically disagree with humble characters. Those are completely different ones to that one. That one. Yeah, I don't think knowing myself how I play in decision making, he will not like what I do. Warmongering. Values aggressive words and action and prefers never to shy away from a fight, will typically disagree with conciliatory characters. Is he conciliatory? Oh, he's completely the opposite of him. The only thing that's the same is that honest with him. So yeah, I don't think we will be having a good time. With my decisions, at least. Recruiter. A talented recruiter will dramatically increase the chance of new recruits matching the level of skill of the legatus. Perks. A strong constitution downgrades the deterioration risk of any untrained injury by one. Okay, that's the same that he has. Denarii. The denarius is a Roman currency. Okay. Slaves. Slaves are used to construct and staff buildings in your legion forts. Slaves that are assigned to an upgrade will no longer be available as a resource. Okay. Rations. Rations are used to nourish your party and legions. Each battalion consumes one ration every 8 hours. Medicine. Medicine is used to treat injured veterans while you travel. Keep your medicine well stocked or your wounds may fester. Great. I can already see that we have a lot of info. Trial by fire. Pirates on the Mediterranean. Not the Caribbean, the Mediterranean. Trial by fire, you have... Okay, finally talk to the Lucas. Okay, before we do that, let's explore a little bit. So we have to go over there. Oh, can we... Yeah, we can move. Yeah, good. Great. So let's talk to Cineros.
Domina.
How are you doing?
I am hungry and my face is wind-burned, but at least both of my feet are planted on solid ground now.
Why would Mother send me here of all places?
To save your life, of course. She firmly believes the Witeli killed your father. Sending you here was the best course of action.
I want to be a soldier, I just want to save my family. If this is what it takes to bring the Hotel's brothers down to beat, I'm glad to be... No, okay, if this is what it takes, yeah.
That is a practical outlook. But be careful that you don't focus so much on your ultimate goal that you miss important lessons or experiences along the way.
What do you know about the concept?
Dominus Lucius Licinius Lucullus was
Okay,
a close
that's a
friend
name.
of your father's, and a supporter of your mother's efforts.
That's a tongue breaker.
He is now the closest thing you have to a father.
I think I'll
You
keep
ought to
calling you
this in
Lucullus.
mind.
Otherwise, I will stumble over my words if I do his full name. Do you need anything?
Besides a good wine, a warm bath, and a thorough massage, not much.
I like
Thank you. But you should think about yourself, Domina.
I like that old dude. What should I do?
I would get used to my surroundings and visit the consul as soon as possible. We're here to accomplish something. Time to find out what it is.
Yep, talk to you later. Let's talk to our gladiator.
Salwe,
You're Bestia Tabat, right? I'm Valerian Person.
I am called Bestia Tabat indeed. You fight well. I noticed it.
May I ask you a few questions?
You may ask, and I may answer or not.
Great. Your name is quite unusual. Is Bestia your family name?
Your name is unusual.
Really?
Tabat is the name that was given to me by my father. Bestia is the name I took when I earned my freedom. I chose it because I have fought and defeated many beasts.
Oh, okay. Where are you from?
I was born in Mauritania, but I am a Roman citizen.
Oh, so he bought his freedom or won his freedom. I mean, of course I watched Gladiator before I started this game. I mean, come on. I had to get into this game somehow. Have you ever fought in a war before? Well, maybe not. He was a gladiator, so doesn't mean he has fought in a war.
Until I undertook this voyage, I fought every single day in the arena.
Yeah.
But wars?
Yeah.
This will be my first.
So it's like a good one-on-one fighter. You are a gladiator, you must know much of combat then. Any advice to give?
I recommend you to not die.
That's a good one.
Honor matters little. He who stands tall in the end will always be the winner.
What can you tell me about the commandos here? He probably doesn't know anything.
They say Lucullus has the greatest military mind in Rome. I only know he is consul and imperator, but I don't understand what that means.
How have you lived in Rome without knowing what these titles mean? It's a little bit rude, but I guess he likes to be rude anyway. So.
This is my first time seeing a senator outside of the spectator stands.
Okay. Consul means he's the one of the 2 men elected to rule all over Rome this year. That's true. He's imperator because he holds the authority to command the legions of Rome. Well, he's consul because, yeah, that's true.
Ah, like a king, but temporary.
I guess so. We also like to be king. We have fought hard to build a republic for Romans. He is not at all like a king. He was chosen by people. King, yeah. I think that's the last one. Always the longer one is normally the best answer.
Free of the tyranny of kings, perhaps Romans prefer other kinds of tyranny.
Do you not like the Triarchus, did you? You did not like the Triarchus. Oh, the guy on the boat.
He will fail again and cause the death of someone you care about. And that death will be your doing. Mark my words.
See you on the field of battle. Okay, what else?
Does Thermos seem like he knows what he's doing to you?
Him and his whole legion seem like they haven't the faintest clue.
Okay, so we got also some small talk between the common soldiers, it seems.
The pirates are getting bolder. They attacked another one of our galleys this morning.
Geminus tell you too?
That's right.
This is the second time his galley's been attacked, and yet he still lives.
Okay, good. Good. So that's like a training area with lots of blood. It looks like a prison.
Saw Agrippa harassing that old Servus with the limp again.
That small-dicked bully.
Haha.
Did you tell the Praefectus?
He won't do anything about it. Agrippa is connected back home.
One day that man is going to fall out of a watchtower to his death. It'll be tragic.
Don't joke about that kind of thing.
Can you go in? No. Okay. So there's nothing much left to do, I guess, and go better.
This is not going to work, as long as the rebels keep receiving supplies by sea.
We will need to cut their supply lines. It's an operation for our occulta speculatores.
Our useless, we have a raft as requested. Remain silent now. Let's greet him.
By Jupiter. You are just as beautiful as your mother.
Well, thank you.
This is the unique young woman I was telling you about, Thermos.
Unique, you say? Look, I understand you feel indebted to her father, but...
I don't want to hear but. You must trust me on this. She will be a great asset to my speculatores.
Well, she already has 2 great assets. As far as I can see. I don't want to hear but. You must trust me on this. She will be a great asset to my speculators. What are speculators?
A special cohort assembled for particularly daring undertakings.
Soon enough, you shall see the kind of thing they are tasked to carry out.
So like a special unit or task force. I was told there would be no fighting. Is it even permitted for women to fight?
Who told you that? Listen, Claudiana is protective as a mother should be, but I know how your father raised you. You will not be best served by wandering this camp aimlessly for the duration of my campaign. Your skills make you far too valuable an asset to waste like that.
Cool, so he supports me. Just tell me what needs to be done. Gladly, a chance to prove myself is what I've come... Well, just tell me what needs to be done.
A trial by fire is what you need. Now pay attention. We've been in a deadlock here on Lesbos for some time now. My co-consul, Marcus Aurelius Cotta, is engaged against King Mithridates of Pontus, in the east. Mithridates is using the pirates of Lesbos as his navy.
The fortress of Mytilene here is well protected, but it also has a weakness. There's a mountain pass we can utilize. I will lead the assault myself.
I volunteer for the vanguard. If my uncle can defeat Pontus, I can surely handle Mytilene.
So be it, then. Meanwhile, you will prove yourself as a leader, my young ward. Take Caeso Quintius Acollinus, your Servus Cineros, and that gladiator who came with you on the ship. You will meet up with Iulius Calidus of my legion Speculatores. Your mission is to sneak into the harbor and destroy the enemy ships any way you can. I expect you have questions.
That I do. Will the legionary accept a woman taking command of them?
You have nothing to fear from Iulius Calidus. I know him well. You can trust him. If you are fast, you may yet play a part in that. But for the assault to succeed, you must do this first.
Okay. So his voice changed a little bit.
That doesn't make what we're doing any less important. Mithridates has a dozen warriors for each of our legionari. Defeating Pontus will require patience and caution. Regaining control of the Aegaeum Mare is a crucial step in cutting off Mithridates' supply lines. Prove yourself, and you will be able to name your companions. However, you will want Calidus on your team. Trust me.
Okay. More questions? I'll do what needs to be done.
Wait. Are those your father's old weapons? I'm sure they mean a lot to you, but look. The leather is brittle. This won't do. Visit my smith, Sextus, and get yourself properly equipped before you go.
Leaving the area. When you're ready to leave the area, look for this icon to find an exit to the world map. Probably that was... Okay, yeah, the doors have an exit sign now. Okay, let's... We can still talk to him again, I guess.
Selwyn, my girl,
yes.
Do you need anything?
Just thank you for saving life.
That is unnecessary. I just wish your father could see you like this. He would have been proud.
Do you think I'm safe here? Those people who attacked our will, what if they find me? Oh, that's a thing that I have to decide. Why did you save me? What do you stand to gain? Just want to come home.
Calm your soul, child. There's nothing to be worried about. I am your Patronus now. No one will dare to harm you as long as I am alive.
Okay, so we got back to the main questions, okay.
We served together under Cornelius Sulla in the Social War. He was the most talented spy I've ever known.
Oh, he was a spy. Told me a lot about staying ahead of my enemies. He never talked about those days. That didn't stop him from getting himself... Wow. So, he told me kind of like that my father trained me, so let's do the first one.
I know. You're a natural fit for the occultist speculatores. If you're anything like your father, you'll even enjoy it.
The people we're here to fight, are they pirates or rebels? How can Mithridates pose a threat against the might of Rome? It is not the first time that has fought Rome.
Lesbos has rebelled against Rome. We call them pirates for political reasons, when in reality these people are organized much like a navy. They are allied with Mithridates, Megas of Pontus. He is without a doubt the most dangerous enemy Rome has faced since Hannibal.
How can Mithridates pose a threat against the might of Rome?
Pontus is a strong nation. They have conquered Colchis, Cappadocia, and Bithynia. And these conquests have made them bold. Mithridates himself is a fascinating figure. They say he has rendered himself immune to poison.
Okay. This is not the first time Mithridates has fought Rome.
My mentor, Cornelius Sulla, defeated him some years ago, when he first invaded our province of Asia. Mithridates exploits the ebb and flow of the conflict between the factions of our Senate. He strikes when Rome is divided, like a vulture, circling a wounded wolf.
See you later. So I think we're done with
Selway, my girl.
Yeah, okay. Let's talk to Gaius uses Caesar. I really have to check for the next episode if that's really Caesar.
Solway.
You're an interesting man.
Interesting. I shall accept this as a compliment, but prepare to be disappointed. To the extent of my knowledge and ability, I shall try to be as helpful as I can.
Do you think the well, let's mix it up a little bit. Do you think the Chargos was working with the enemy?
Does it matter? For the sake of this discussion, let us say he was a traitor. In the end, we are triumphant and the pirates are dead. The Triarchus, if indeed he worked with them, now knows he picked the wrong side.
Good argument.
In a war like this, allegiances are rarely about ideology. The common person wants nothing more than to be on the winning side, and we have shown Geminus that the winning side is ours.
My first time I've traveled so far from home. I think it's his first time too, right?
Indeed. Staying in Rome became, shall we say, politically disadvantageous to me. That's why I left it. Like you, I've never been to Lesbos before. I did my homework, though, in case you have any questions.
So do you know?
Lesbos is one of the most important islands on this sea. Some cartographers call it the Horse Island, on account of its shape.
Why are the pirates here?
Location, I would guess. The island has countless coves and natural harbors for pirate ships to hide in. Not to mention the massive fortress in Mytilene.
Armies was superior to the Greeks. I don't see why we can't simply wipe them out.
Be that as it may, their position here is superior. Mytilene is right next to the sea, and their fleet brings them supplies constantly. It's a stalemate.
There's something else I want to ask you about.
Of course.
This war camp looks like a town itself.
Fascinating, isn't it? The Legion can build a fortified camp like this almost overnight. In my opinion, that is the foundation of Rome's military might. Wait.
Oh.
Listen, you seem trustworthy. I may have need for your help on a rather sensitive matter.
That depends.
Your caution is well placed, but the sensitivity of the matter is rather personal in nature. I have tried pursuing a solution myself, but to no avail.
Okay. Tell me how I can be of assistance.
I've been keeping a detailed account of our journey ever since we left port. Shortly after our arrival, however, the journal went missing. I believe it to be stolen by one of the Centuriones.
Are you sure it was stolen?
I'm reasonably sure. The journal might be misplaced, but I find this to be improbable since I write regularly.
What makes you think it was a Centurio who stole it?
I have seen a particular man walking out of my tent. As a matter of fact, I have already confronted him, and he pretty much admitted his guilt.
Okay. But why did he steal your diary?
Pain comes in many forms. Physical, emotional, and let us say that some men just enjoy inflicting pain in all forms.
Why don't you simply walk up to the Centurion and retrieve your property yourself?
That I have already tried. He threatened me in a way. He said if I continue bothering him, he would read the contents of my journal publicly.
And the journal includes admission of certain actions you're not proud of?
I can stand by my decisions, and I'm proud of my actions. It's just that I don't want some donkey-headed brute reciting them in public.
Okay. This is a serious accusation, and if true a serious crime, we should inform the Primus Pillars.
Roman law is valid in Rome, and our perpetrator knows this. This is a personal matter, and therefore it should be solved personally.
Okay, very well. Tell me what I can do for you.
The Centurio is called Agrippa, I think. He hangs out with his friends near the tent over there. I thought perhaps you could convince him to hand over my journal. Needless to say, I would like to keep the contents of the journal private. I would appreciate if you'd refrain from reading it.
Okay. We will not read it, I guess.
Solway.
Okay. So before we talk... Try and talk to Agrippa, yeah. We will go to the smith, wherever he is.
That other legion. Bit wet behind the ears, aren't they?
Everyone starts out that way.
True enough. Soon they'll be veterans too.
Or they'll be
Or
dead.
dead. Yeah, that's what I wanted to say. Or are they veterans or dead? Okay, quests. Yeah. Caesar's journal. Let's talk to the... Is that the smith? Okay, that's the smith. Sextus, yeah.
What are you doing walking around with weapons like that, girl?
Oh, I like his accent. I have no patience for your despairing comments. The consul said you had equipment for me. The same thing all these other ladies are doing. Dressing up to confuse old man.
The only thing that confuses me is where you got hold of weapons that seem to be older than you are. Help yourself to any of the gear on the racks. Take all of it if you need it.
Oh, well, probably will take all of it. If I need something special, can I commission you to smith this for me?
I have enough work on my hands right now supplying the consul's centuriones.
Do you sell materials?
You'll have to bring your own materials if you want any work done. I've nothing to spare.
Thank you, Ferraria. I'm sure I'll see you again. That's probably Smith. Interactive objects. To see which objects you can interact with, press left alt. So that's the highlight thing. Click on the equipment on the table to collect the contents or dismantle it for salvage. So it is used to craft new equipment. Yeah, and it's... Yeah. I mean, you can see it, but it's really tough. Or hard to see. But yeah. Roman staff, Lancea, heavy lorica. Items. You have received a piece of equipment, but you must assign it to your character before it can be used. Click here or press I to open the party inventory. So we have been there or before, so also party management. Okay. So we got. So let's see. It says that it's equipping. Oh. Okay, it's left click. Good. Fire resistance. Hold left control to compare. That's that button. Yeah, okay. So my armor is obviously better. He's wearing heavy armor. He's wearing basic armor. Fire resistance. Health. Piercing resistance. I think he can wear mine. Swap weapons. Okay. So we have 2 weapon sets that we can use. Okay. Anything different there? Open skill selection. Select weapon skills. Select drag or drop skill. Okay, wait. Let's equip our item first. Worn pike. Base damage 5 to 7. 5 to 7 armor shred. Critical damage. See skills. Oh, okay. Extend weapon skill. So is that the same that when we equip it with item skills? When you equip a weapon, you gain access to its skills. You can hover over any item to see what skills it gives. It will give you access to, if any. Item skills. Each character carries 2 sets of weapons and can freely swap between in combat. Okay. Press S to select which weapons are your current set. Only the skills from your current set will be shown as a skill bar. Okay. Interesting. So now we have that equipped. It's not completely showing, but okay. Can we? No, we can. Armor shred. Okay, let's see. Extend. Range 3 hexes. That's wider than his attack was. 5 to 7. 5 to 7. That armor shred is always there. Okay. Target must not be nearer than 3 hexes. So I guess we can't use it if we're closer. Range 2 hexes. Damage is the same. Apply stuck to enemies. Movement reduced to 0. Oh, that's interesting. For 1 turn. Apply spotted to enemies for 2 turns. Range attacks against this target deal full damage regardless of distance. Okay, that's something that we have to remember, because the archer seems to have problems if they are too far, and that one seems to negate that. It's good. Also range 2. So she is definitely not going close combat. Something has happened with the sound, I think. It's back. I think my AirPods Pro activated and Windows thought it would be a good idea to change the sound. So if you're having no weapons... 8 unarmed skill. If used on fellow Praetorian who is in cover, they will stop bleeding out. Okay, removes bleeding. Warning. Removes knockdown from allies. Removes stunned. Okay, we know that one, but we don't know that one. That's a new one. So everyone has that? I think I read something about that. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, he has more. He has also different ones. So he can deflect with. He's like the male version of Wonder Woman. Intimidate. Point to an enemy up to 8 hex, sorry, and cost them to lose 25 moral. Range 8 hexes. This is a skill unique to Queso. Okay. So I don't have unique skills. I'm not unique. Okay. Bludgeoning. Restores 20 health to the target. Provokes attack of opportunity. This skill is unique to Sinners. So he's a healer. We're gonna check the skills later. Does it say what class you are? Oh, he's a Veles. So he's not a gladiator. He is called gladiator, but he's not a gladiator. He's a scout. Or assassin or whatever. Cannot be blocked. That's a good one. Makes 2 attack each at half. Okay, I don't see that thing of that to do half damage. Oh, it's because it generates more focus. Okay. Okay, it shows where you can put it. So it's only for the main hand. Okay. Okay. So can I destroy that? Oh, that's destroying. Oh, hold to dismantle. Okay. Wink. You've learned to craft. Oh. Sunra's toga cloth. Unique material. Old and well worn, but indisputably of fine quality. This cloth can be used to make a new toga. Okay. Interesting. So if it has a name on it, it can probably be crafted to something else. Interesting. Oh god, I can already see that this game is complicated. There's much to be considered with that game. Scutum. So if I equip this, oh, okay. Okay, so you check something. All learning phase. Okay. So you need one hand free to use that healing skill. Otherwise it doesn't work. Okay. So that's 2 to 5 and he has 3 to 5. Okay. So we can still do that and have a backup weapon. But we are not allowed to carry anything there. Otherwise we have a problem here. But we have to do slashing damage there if we need it. So we have something for close combat. That's good. So if someone is coming close combat, then we can use the sword. Blaze, yeah, we can keep that. Roman step 4 to 7. 5 to 7, okay, there you go. Are the skills different? I don't think so. It's the same weapon, just a little bit better, I guess. Bludgeoning. 2 hexes. Yeah, that's the one I used before. I think that one could be new, I'm not sure. So we can knock down enemies, we can attack them from range, and we can make them do less damage. Can we? Okay. So those are melee attacks. It's a ranged attack. Or from range. Let's say that way. Yeah, I don't think I can do anything with you. Alright, for him it's cool to have the helmet, I guess. Yeah. He looks good with the helmet. Cool. Alright. So we got armor. Armor shred. Does that also have armor shred? Yeah. Cool. Oh, I wanted to look for the skills. Or let's make it different. Or I will look at the skills off camera, so I don't really look at everything, because that's a lot, I guess. And he has, yeah, we are the same class. Okay, so I will check it off camera, and then we don't have any points to spend anyway, so I will have a look at it off camera, and then I can already also decide what's going on maybe later.
Salway, did you ruin my good work so soon?
You old and wise. What do you think of my companions?
A bunch of Balatronés, I'd say. Which one are you asking about?
What about Kiss?
I've known that man since he was a little runt. Watch yourself around Kaeso.
Oh, okay.
He's honest to a fault. Too much honesty may be dangerous.
Bestia?
Don't get me started. Maybe you can get it into his skull that I can't forge a battle scythe. There is no such thing by Vulcan.
So, Sinner was always like a mentor to me.
That half-senile fool was your mentor. That explains a lot.
Careful.
Fine. Need something else?
I say we went with her.
Only those who are younger than me. So, yes.
I like him. I like it too. Okay. So, I think we can do maybe the side quest. It seems to be inside the... Okay, that was quick. Found him. So that's this quick save. Okay, works. Good. Just in case.
We're in the middle of something, Domina. What do you want?
I believe you're in possession of someone's private property. I'm here to retrieve it.
This? Ah, well, this is priceless. A journal written by Cotter's stupid nephew, who thinks of himself as the greatest commander history has ever seen.
Well, if it's the real Caesar, then he's one of them. He also happens to be my friend, so I suggest you hand it over right now. So he said we shouldn't read in it, so that would be reading in it, I guess. So let's do
Why don't you send him back here to beg for it again?
So we're using our special thing, I would say. I can make it about the roller challenge. For 300 now. No. I'll let him know you're keeping his journal. No. He sent me instead, and he will reward you in return his journal. Caesar may not seem like much now, but he's a tribunus and he has friends in high places. Today's blue-eyed rookie is tomorrow's imperator. What's more, he strikes me as a man who forgives easily and remembers those who served him well. It's a special one, so we'll take that one. And it seems we only get it because we have chosen that thing. I don't see the other two options, so that could happen too, I guess, that we can't use a special option because we have not learned that one.
Alright. I guess you rich kids stick together. Take it. And let's not speak of this again.
Okay. Neatly packed collection of scrolls belong to one Gaius Julius Caesar. So let's go back to Caesar. And I think that's the end of that quest and this episode, because I mean, I don't know how long this game will be, so I'm planning around maybe 1.5 hours per episode, something around. And if I see that the game is really taking longer, like fights and stuff, then I maybe go for 2 hours like I did with Cyberpunk in the past, so we'll see.
Solway, I see you've successfully retrieved my journal. May I ask how you managed it?
He was just being unreasonable. I kept my head cool and made him see reason. Well, kind of, yeah. I didn't pay him.
What can I say? I'm not surprised. One last question before we're done. Did you read my journal?
I have no interest in private music scales. I'm curious about the child's concert, but I restricted it. That's a good answer.
That is the most virtuous thing to do, and I expected nothing less of you. Thank you, my friend.
Oh, I'm his friend now.
Solway.
No. Okay. So yeah, travel to the warehouse and meet Kalidos. We will do that in the next one. So let's go here and end this one. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode. I know it's a little bit dry with me getting into all the systems, but I hope in the later episode there will be more action and more real gameplay. Till then, I hope you stay with me on this new playthrough. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you like my content. And see you at the next episode, hopefully. Till then, have fun and bye-bye.